Huely 2021 Colour Palette 7 Site Illustrations. I started my own limited colour palette themed art challenge back in 2018, and I dubbed it Huely as it takes place during the month of July and it focuses on hues and colours. The aim is to use a maximum of 5 colours, though black and white can also be used if needed. I'm also open to using transparencies and layer styles to blend colours and create colour variations, as 5 colours isn't always enough. For Huely 2021, I created a total of 11 colour palettes, each used for 3 consecutive days. The topic for this 7th colour palette was site illustrations. Limited colour palettes are often used by brand designers, and it can help create a more consistent style and make a company more recognisable. These colours are often used in logos, on sites and on written material, but they can also be used in illustrations specific to a brand. Of course, the work I'm doing during Huely is all self-initiated, so I made up my own customer for this colour palette. At the time of painting these, I was a participant in a 12-week growth program, and I figured it would be a good topic for these 3 illustrations. This first illustration might seem rather unrelated, because what does journaling have to do with growth? Well, it's a tool used to help you move forward. For instance, you can write down your doubts and fears, and then keep writing about possible ways to work through these things. It can also be used to help plan your day and let you start off your day on a positive note. It's also a way to help you celebrate your accomplishments. All I know is that journaling has really helped me, and I felt that this illustration was quite apt. For the second illustration, I wanted to focus on the meetings we had every 2 weeks. These took place over Zoom, so this screen might be really familiar to those who've been working from home for the past few years. During these calls, we would discuss the material we were working through, but also expand upon the current topics. I actually decided to try out a new portrait style in this image, one which is a lot more simplified. I focused on the shapes of people's faces and their hairdos, and while a lot of features were removed, I still managed to capture everyone's likeness. Oh, and yes, these are the actual people who took part in the growth program, including the instructor, and when I shared these images with them, they instantly knew who was who. The third illustration was focused on the other ways we communicated. A Slack group was created for us where we would ask questions as we were working through the material, though we would also do general checkups on each other as well as getting feedback on things we were working on. Working through the same syllabus together was really useful, because sometimes people would have a different viewpoint you never considered, or asked a question you didn't think of but had an answer that you really needed. Of course, I chose to reuse the portraits from the second illustration in this one, because it helps drive home that it's the same group of people in both images. I'm also really fond of this style that I developed for these illustrations, as it helps show how much I can simplify a portrait and it's still being recognizable. If you have any questions regarding my process, then let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my YouTube channel for more process videos, and for more of my work, visit my social media accounts.